we would like to address a troubling issue: the systemic misuse of state security laws to stifle voices of legitimate dissent, target whistleblowers, and silence political opposition. State agencies are increasingly weaponizing national security legislation to suppress voices critical of state power, a trend that is incompatible with the goals of development cooperation. We must recognize that sustainable media financing is essential to a civil society, yet recent findings from the OECD reveal that only a small fraction of official development assistance is allocated to public interest media, leaving independent journalism vulnerable to both political pressure and economic instability. Independent media must be prioritized as a global public good, requiring diversified financial frameworks to protect democratic accountability. Consider the case of Julian Assange, whose 15-year arbitrary detention remains a stark example of how state security laws can be manipulated. Despite UN findings, Assange's prolonged detention exposes systemic failures. Furthermore, Craig Murray and Richard Medhurst's anti-military stance subjected them to counterterrorism and criminal laws, demonstrating the ongoing repression of journalists. Today, we call on the UN to prioritize sustainable financing models that protect press freedom and provide support to journalists under threat. Achieving this requires the promotion of diversified funding, transparent and accessible financing processes, and reduced dependence on advertising revenue. Development cooperation must emphasize fair financial support and regulatory measures that foster a media landscape resilient to both political and economic manipulation. Thank you.
Thank you.